Okay, this is going to be a video of us bringing the ghost house back to life, and of course I have to start with it right where it's at. If I clean it up and everything, then you won't be able to see what it was like before we started. So we're going to make a quick little video tour. This is old wallpaper that we've been pulling off. Somebody had boxed around the chimney, which turns it into a big roadblock that's kind of in the way. We're thinking about if we take out this wall right here and let the chimney just sorry, the dust is getting to me. Let the chimney stand out in the open, then it'll just be a lot less wasted space. Anyway, I'm going to take you in here. Keep in mind, this isn't our work. This is how we found it. So someone this is, if you go back inside of the house, back inside the part that's walled off, for one thing you see a boatload of junk. But this old house is made in such a way where there's a kind of an inner rooms built inside of the house. And it's kind of interesting to me that up in here is the old cedar shingled roof of the house. When they added this back addition onto here, this back L, they just put it right up over the old roof, and the old roof is still here. So before I tear that out, I'm going to talk to a friend of mine who's with the Historical Society, see if they want to try to save these old shingles. These are obviously over 100 years old. This house should be made so that it has a vent in each end. It actually has a vent in each end, but they're in the wrong place. They should be so that there's an opening on this end and an opening back there on that end, and it's not. You see all this junk? That's going to be my first job, is to get all this crap out of here. I'll take you over to the other side. Oh yeah, some interesting wiring here too that I'll be addressing. That's pretty in it. Anyway, I'll take you over to the other side here. I opened this up this morning. The other side actually looks a good bit better. If you go back into the back passage over here, see this part could actually be used for storage space. I was telling Trish we could get some styrofoam insulation, put it up along the back side of this where this old scratchy insulation is. Go ahead and put a vent in each end of this, as there should be. There should be a vent in each end, because actually air should travel through here to keep the house from sweating and rotting. Of course, the house is built in 1842. It's a couple hundred years old almost, and it's still here, so I guess it hadn't hurt it too bad so far, but would like to do it right. But I was telling her this is old blown-in insulation in the floor, which is easily cleaned up. Once we clean these up, we could, you know, just store stuff in here, things that you put in boxes that always sit out of the way. Just make a nice little storage area for that sort of thing. Got a little bit more interesting wiring here to take a look at, you know, but that's something I can do. I'm pretty good at wiring, so that's not too much of a trouble. And the other thing we're thinking about doing is just taking out all these walls, taking these walls out that kind of go around the stairwell here. Just let that be open and make the place look a lot airier. I guess that's enough for one day. What we're going to do now is just start bagging up garbage and hauling out crap. So, but I did want to get a picture of things, you know, before we change them too much. Trish is in there pulling that old wallpaper off those walls. These are what I was talking about before. These are hand-hewn boards. I wanted to show you some of the boards in the other part of the house. I can actually show you right here. I don't know if you can see how wide this one is, but that's 12, 13, 14, 15 inches wide. Those are some big boards right there. I was looking at one up in the back side of there a while ago. It looked like it was 17 inches or so, and I have found boards that wide in the floor of this house, so it's got some really good wood in it. We're gonna save it all. We're not gonna ruin any of the good wood. So anyway, I think that's enough of a video for now. Y'all have a nice day. Okay, we got this room emptied out, and we really did get this all cleaned out, although I put a bunch of stuff back here. I had a whole lot of doors and things, and so I put them back in here for storage. But that's actually good. Doors, some old metal, wooden bed frames and some different things like that. If you can see to the other end here though, this is all cleaned out. What we're going to do is come in behind here on this part over here where the insulation is. We're going to come over here with some nice clean insulating blue board and nail up on the back side of that, and then we can use this for storage. Probably not necessarily storing what we have in here now, but it is a good place to keep it out of the way for the moment.